Hello everyone, CTO here with another update from the Avalanche ecosystem. Earlier this week, HurricaneSwap released their first cross-chain trading option, making a connection with BSC and the USDT cake pair. Since that went live, you can now trade the synthetic Binance USDT and cake pair on the HurricaneSwap exchange, and of course also add some liquidity. On top of that, if you are farming in the V1 version of the app, you actually do need to migrate your liquidity. So I figured it would be a very good time to make a video on this subject. As a disclaimer, I do want to throw in that HurricaneSwap did commit to a donation to the channel, which is very much appreciated, but something for you to keep on the back of your mind while you're watching this video. Though as always, we'll focus very much on utility. So first things first, like I mentioned, if you're currently farming on the V1 version of the HurricaneSwap app, what you need to do is migrate to V2. As you see on the top left corner here, we're in V2. On the home screen there is a very convenient button to do just that. If you click migrate here, as you see, we're now in the V1 version of HurricaneSwap, and if you have any LP positions right here, you can probably, and I don't have any LP tokens at the moment, you can probably find your LP token here and simply press migrate to move them to V2. I only had some XHCC staking here, which was just very easy unstake and then restake in the V2 farm for a slightly higher APR. Where it gets really interesting though is in the V2 version, because here we can do that cross-chain trading with BSC. Now if you just want to trade, you can simply go to swap and then find the Binance Chain tokens here. So if you click it open, you should be able to find a cake and a USD. Those are the Binance version of USDT and cake. Now, of course, people have to actually supply the liquidity to this pair. And if you want to do that, because you can also farm with it, you can go to station. And then from here, you can see all the trading pairs that can be imported into Avalanche. At the moment, it's only the cake USDT pair from Binance. So that's also the one we are going to be taking a look at today. As you'll know, I'm still on the Avalanche C-Chain, and if I want to import tokens from the Binance chain, I actually need to be on the Binance chain first, so I can just click here, and then HurricaneSwap will automatically open up the pop-up to switch to Smart Chain. Then here the cake USDT pair immediately loads. And in preparation of this video, I've already prepared some cake and USDT, so I can just click add. If you still need to prepare your own cake or USDT, you can probably get those on one of the other exchanges such as PancakeSwap. For now, I'll just click add. And then I think my cake slightly appreciated since I bought it, so I will press max on USDT. And of course, because this is the first time spending the tokens in this contract, I actually need to approve both of them. If you're doing a lot of farming in liquidity pools, you're probably quite used to it. Binance Smart Chain is fairly fast, of course, so the transactions don't take that long. That's the second one right now. And then as soon as the UI updates, I can also press supply. Then I just get a quick screen where I can show how many pool tokens I get, what I'm putting in, etc. The share of the pool right now is also still quite good. Everything else looks good to me, so I'll just press confirm. And then again, just confirm. And then on the interface, I can start tracking my tokens going from the Binance Smart Chain through the bridge. It's called the Roke protocol to the Avalanche C-Chain. The transaction just went through and it's just waiting for 15 confirmations. And with those done, it's in the Roke protocol, and I imagine pretty soon we'll go to the Avalanche C-Chain, which I imagine will only require a single confirmation. And that immediately happened, so I should now have my liquidity tokens available on the Avalanche C-Chain. Then now if I view my pair in the station again, you can see the pool tokens. You can also see the tokens that are represented by those pool tokens and your share of the pool. So now that they're basically on the Avalanche C-Chain, we can also swap against them. We can go to swap. And then you'll notice that the HurricaneSwap immediately wants to switch back to Avalanche, which of course is what we want. And then now, for example, if we wanted to swap for cake, we could do so. You could find it in the token list or just type a cake and then swap against it. So for example, I could swap 0.5 AVAX for 4 cake. Next to just showing you how you can swap for cake, another reason why I wanted to do that is so I can go to earn and I can find the cake pool here. And as you see, the APR is quite good at over 800% at the moment. I didn't immediately prepare my pool tokens, but I can just get them here. And then go for max cake. I already have some HCC prepared. Again, approve both. And then with those approvals going through, just apply them. Then back to earn, find the pair again, enable the farm, and then finally deposit. And there we go, our deposit amount just updated, and we are now farming a cross-chain synthetic asset, being Cake, for over 800% APR on the Avalanche C-Chain. But that's already it for this video. I think it's really cool that we can start trading cross-chain synthetic assets on the Avalanche C-Chain. Coming Sunday, I will also be recording an AMA with HurricaneSwap CTO Hunter and Cheung of Ava Labs to do a little bit more of a deep dive into HurricaneSwap, such as, for example, what the difference is between using HurricaneSwap and, for example, bridging assets over to the Avalanche Bridge. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, and goodbye.